Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Cincinnati versus Iowa State college football matchup on Saturday, October 14th, 2023. Of course, it's my favorite day of the week during my favorite time of the year. It's College Football Saturday. Here on YouTube, I do tons of free pick videos, so be sure to subscribe to our channel. We do free picks every day. Sportschatplace.com, Pickdawgz.com, right here on YouTube, as well as across social media and our live shows. And when you give out that many free picks, you're bound to like some games more than others. And to find out which games those are, as well as to get best bets from the world's best handicappers, head on over to our website, Pickdawgz.com. Click on the Premium Picks tab. While you're there, use the discount code PICK. You'll get 15% off all of your purchases of $19 or more. Of course, we also now have the Pick Dawgz Dime Club and sharp trading plays, and not for everyone, meant for people who make large bets. But if that's you, call or text the number that you see on the screen. You'll talk to a live person. You're gonna love it, but they'll answer all your questions. But let's get to this one. Cincinnati taking on Iowa State. Cincinnati, first year in the Big 12 Conference, and certainly having their share of bumps and bruises along the way. And I think less of it has to do with being part of the Big 12, and I think, well, certainly some of it, but less of it has to do with that, more of it having to do with just years and years of being very, very good, and a lot of that talent leaving, Cincinnati and heading on, either graduating, heading on to the NFL or elsewhere. And the thing is that, a school like Cincinnati, much tougher for them to stay good over the long haul than a school like Michigan or Ohio State, right, who's Cincinnati's, geographical rival in the whole thing. And, they're in the same area with Indiana and Kentucky and all those other teams. They compete against all those big conference schools. Cincinnati's first year in a big conference. And I think they'll still have good days ahead. Luke Fickell, of course, off to Wisconsin to take that head coaching job. So, once again, it's a transitional year for the Bearcats. But the thing is, Cincinnati has had a long line of good coaches. It's not just Luke Fickell wasn't the first good coach they had. Remember Butch Jones, who was good. He took over the Tennessee job. He wasn't very good there. They had Brian Kelly. He's still coaching. He's at LSU. He was at Notre Dame, is where he left Cincinnati for. They had D'Antonio, left the Cincinnati job, took over the Michigan State job. So we know the Cincinnati job has been a very good one, and the Bearcats have been good for a while. Meanwhile, for Iowa State, they have a great coach in Campbell, but the problem with Iowa State was off the field turmoil, and certainly a problem that we've seen throughout college football. Different circumstances this season for Iowa State. It was a gambling ring, or just sports betting in general, which, while we love, just isn't part of college sports, because these guys, you can't bet on your own games, and it certainly could destroy the integrity of the game. And you guys know, how many times have we bet on games where we feel, hey, something funny's going on here? All you got to do is watch that Rams 49ers game that happened earlier this season, or Patrick Mahomes sliding in against the Jets in that Sunday night game. But anyways, you look at this one, and Iowa State just has been win one, lose one. Recently, beating TCU last week as a dog, losing to Oklahoma badly, but beating Oklahoma State. Meanwhile, Cincinnati, just kind of not quite the same thing. And Emory Jones at quarterback, I just don't really love him. I got to say, I don't love Iowa State this year, but I might like Cincinnati just to drop less. I'm going to take Iowa State here, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks today, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. Our betting tools are 100% free, and the way they work, they show you just how often all the bets on the board today actually hit. Then they show you today's odds, and from there, you can assess the risk-reward, putting yourself on the bets that come in the most and pay the most. That's how you make money betting on sports.